Greetings everybody, Medicropper here. Welcome to episode 29, I believe, of the Medicrop Grow series. Pretty sure it's episode 29. The description will say what it is, or the title. It's hard to keep track. But anyway, we're going to start off in the pre-veg area of the grow facility, looking at all the clones that have recently been transplanted into 1-gallon pots. These were transplanted less than a week ago. And they will be not the next harvest, not the harvest after that, not the harvest after that, but the harvest after that is when these will be all chopped down. We've got about 180 clones in 1-gallon pots in ocean forest dirt, just giving them straight water. Yesterday they were all topped and lollipopped, or for the most part topped, but definitely all lollipopped, just to separate some of the foliage from the dirt and get rid of some of the old growth from when they were cloning. But you can see some of them are still, have some dead, crappy leaves, but they'll all grow out of this. They haven't been in these pots long enough. But a lot of them have nice new growth coming up, you can see. Most of them do, actually. Most of them look really good. The strains we have. So back there we have Alien Rift. Those are all red tags, or Alien Rift, and then I think there's 21 of those, and then 40 Lemon OGs. This center row we have Casper OG, Aurora, Chem DD. It's a ton of random strains, guys. Bay Grown Girl Scout Cookies, Clementine, Alien Dog, Golden Ticket, Fam OG, Crockett Confidential, Animal Cookies, I think these are Gojis, yep, Gojis. Then over here, Blue Dreams, which I'll kill off, I won't grow that anymore. Gorilla Glue number 4, this is Stumpy's cut, not my cut. I'll be giving these away. I'm not going to grow Stumpy's cut, giving all Stumpy's Gorilla Glue away, and I'm getting my cut back, and I'm going to grow my cut instead. Sour Banana Sherbets, all these, in orange. Scott's OG purple tags. These are more Alien Dogs. Yeah, more Alien Dogs. Some Pennywise, some Wi-Fi OG, Animal Crackers, OGKB, and Strawberry Fields on the end. So we have 4 clones of a lot of strains, and we only have bulk of basically Alien Rift, which is 21 if you want to call that bulk, and then the 40 Lemon OGs. And I guess we have about 14 or so Sour Banana Sherbets. But other than that, everything's like pretty low numbers. So if I haven't decided what I'll put in the flower yet. I won't decide until these get transplanted into 5-gallon pots. When I transplant the 5-gallon pots, I'll pick out which ones I want to go into flower. I don't know what I want to do, because I could end up doing like probably almost one light of 25 different strains, or close to it, and just have a nightmare of a grow, but have a 25 strain flower room, which would be cool. On the other hand, I can't really do anything even close to a monocrop, because the most I have of anything is Lemon OG, and that's only 10 lights worth. So I'm not looking forward to flowering out this set of clones, because there's going to be a lot of different strains in the flower room, I'm guessing. Okay, I'm going to wheel down around here, and we'll have a look at the clones in the domes that were taken a few days ago. You guys are going to be excited about this round. So these will be the round after the ones that we just looked at. These were all taken a few days ago in domes. We have 40 clones in each dome. And this is what we have. A full dome of Animal Crackers, a full dome of Animal Cookies, a full dome of Bay Grown Girl Scout Cookies, and 2 full domes of OGKB. So we have 4 different Girl Scout cookie strains here. 80 OGKB, 40 Bay Grown, 40 Animal Cookies, and 40 Animal Crackers. So this will be a good grow. This is going to be all cookies, guys. It'll be my first grow in this facility that has nothing but cookie strains in it. I could potentially do 20,000 watts of OGKB and then like 5,000 watts of one of these. But I don't know if I want to do that for sure. I've got 2 months to decide, really. Maybe I do like 5,000 watts of each one, but 10,000 of the OGKB or something like that. Anyway, it's going to be awesome. And hopefully I can get them to yield big. But yeah, so that's all of the round after these ones. It's going to be all cookies. I just hope they all root well, but they're all looking great in these domes, so I'd imagine everything's going to be fine. Okay, I'm going to cut the video, adjust the white balance, and then we'll look at the plants in veg right now. Alright, here are all the plants in 5-gallon pots vegging right now. These will go into flower at the beginning of next month when the Alien Rift monocrop comes down. And this will be a multi-strain grow. I forget exactly what we have in here, but it's going to be a bunch of animal cookies. Actually, let's just go through and look at everything. We've got time. Okay, so it looks like golden ticket. All these here are golden ticket. Then we have animal cookies all through there. Then, oh, Chem DD. Probably have like one light of Chem DD. I know we have a few bulk strains. I think Blue Cookie Berry Crunch, which is I think all over here. Blue Cookie Berry Crunch, animal cookies, and golden ticket is what it's mainly going to be. Then we'll have, I think, a Bay Grown light, an OGKB light, a Forum Cut light, an Animal Crackers light, a Chem DD light, so a light of each one of those. And that might be it. Yeah, so we'll have some cookie strains in this garden, guys, and they're gonna be nice and healthy. I really want to see how the OGKB does with my growing schedule, and then that'll probably determine how much of it I grow out of those domes. So I'll be doing one light of OGKB. I want to see if they can fill out a canopy with the amount of veg time that I give them, because they grow really slow, really close internodal spacing. You know, they don't get really big. You take a long time to get big. So we'll have one light of that, and I'll see how that does. Hopefully I can get it to fill out a nice 5 foot by 5 foot canopy. If so, then we can just start rocking OGKB. But yeah, and those are all the animal crackers. Definitely the weakest looking ones. But yeah, so that's all these plants. They haven't been topped or lollipopped since they were transplanted into these pots. I would say about 10 days ago. So in the next couple days, I'll come through and just top all of them. I might do some minimal lollipopping, but for the most part they don't need it. I'll be trying to get them down, get them shorter rather than bring the foliage up on the plant. But yeah, they're all looking good. They're nice and green. The animal crackers look the worst out of all of them. Hopefully that strain just isn't totally destroyed. I don't, you know, in the past it never was really weak like that, but after those russet mites, it may like have done some permanent damage to it, like mutated the genes or something. Oh, and then there's that big plant in the back. That's a Stumpy's Gorilla Glue number 4, which I'm going to give away to my buddy so he can clone with it, since I'm not going to grow it. Yeah, so it's just sitting there. Everything else, all those old mother plants that we had, I think we had them against the wall last video, the OGKBs and the cookies and the Alien Rift and Golden Ticket, those are all killed off because we took all the clones. Well, all the cookie ones we cut down into clones, and then the other ones we just killed. The only one we didn't kill is the Gorilla Glue, so I can give it to my buddy. But yeah, so that's veg. Okay, let's go ahead and go up to flower room number 1 and check out those plants. Okay, here we are in flower room 1. You guys have not seen this room since the last round was being flushed, which was mostly blue dream. Remember, we had a bunch of blue dream back there. Then we had, I think, UW purple, Great for Diesel, Forum Cut Girl Scout cookies, and then over there we had some Dutch Treat and some Lemon OG. But now it's day 13 in this garden. Yesterday we lollipopped the entire garden, super cropped the entire garden, and threw up trellis netting. It's a little early to be doing that, but these plants are getting pretty big, So I wanted to go ahead and do it sooner rather than later. So I wanted to get the trellis netting in. You can see it's day 13 and we super cropped, and we already have plants that are almost up to the level of the trellis. There's the trellis right there. And we have some plants that are even touching the trellis already. So by next week, most of these plants should be up through the trellis netting, and by day 21, I'd expect all of them to be. This room's actually, the environment's not very good. I'm not very happy with it. The air conditioners, some of them seem to not be working properly, and it's in the upper 80s right now, maybe even pushing 90 degrees, and our humidity is only at like 50%, so that's not good. And the plants aren't super happy. I can see that a lot of the growth, the leaves aren't huge, they're like smaller leaf sets, which I don't like. Other than that, the plants are doing all right. They're definitely all big. We have a lot of different strains in here. See if I can remember. So this whole row is Alien Rift, 5,000 watts of Alien Rift. The back row there is 5,000 watts of Lemon OG, but then the next two beds in the second to last row are also Lemon OG. Then we have 3 beds of Sour Banana Sherbet, I believe, finishing off that second to last row. And then in the middle row, let's just go under the trellis netting and go down here. So here's the middle row. We have Alien Dog, and then 2 or 3 Pennywise. I think it's either 3 beds of Alien Dog and 2 beds of Pennywise, or vice versa. And then, oh no, Aurora. It's Alien Dog and Aurora. And then this row here we have 2 beds of Pennywise, and then a bed of Goji, Wi-Fi, a couple other randoms, and then this bed here, the second to last bed, or second bed here, this is Chem DD, Crockett Confidential, 2 other randoms. So 4 different strains in that bed and 4 different strains in the next bed. And this bed here is all Scott's OG. So a lot of different strains, guys. But we do have a good amount of Lemon OG, a good amount of Alien Rift, and everything else is kind of random. So in addition to the humidity and temperature minor issues that I'm having, I mean, they'll still grow just fine, they just won't yield as big as I'd like if I can't get the humidity up or temperature down, or both. But the EC meter, while I was gone, stopped working properly because the guys were adding 1,500 milliliters of everything, which should bring EC out to about 1.5 or 1.6. But it was only reading 1.0, so they would add more of everything to try and get it to bump up, thinking the EC meter was reading properly, and they ended up overfeeding the plants. So a lot of the plants in here kind of have that leaf twist, where they kind of go like that. I don't know if I can see any here. Not total burn, not like where the leaves are burning, but where they're twisting like they're on the verge of burning. And then some leaves are actually have some tip burn on them, which kind of sucks. In addition to that, I'm seeing some like nitrogen efficiency, like they weren't giving enough CalMag. So at this point, yesterday, we gave them only 100 gallons of nutrients instead of 200 gallons, and we gave them 750 milliliters of CalMag. So it was a half feeding, and it was a full strength feeding of CalMag, but nothing else. So they got no nutrients other than CalMag with half the amount of water that they typically get, because they really didn't need to be watered, but I wanted to kind of get some more CalMag in there and dilute out the rest of the nutrients. So that's what's going on in here. You can just look under the canopy and you can see everything's been lollipop nicely. Typically I lollipop between day 14 and 21. Just did this a little bit early. But now, at this point, we have nothing to do in here other than keep the plants watered. So it's on cruise control now. Just wish I could figure out the air conditioner issues. It's just hard to find a good HVAC guy that you can trust, you know, to bring your garden. So, okay, well that's it for this room. Let's head over to flower room 2 and check out the Alien Rift monocrop. Alright, lastly, we are now in flower room number 2. It is currently day 44. The plants are getting straight water from here on out. They've already begun to cannibalize a little bit. See some brown and yellowing leaves. Not sure if that is from possibly maybe some of the plants not getting enough water due to plugged water lines, but I brought that up to the guys and they said that they thought the same thing, so they crawled under and actually hand watered some of the ones that were yelling out just to make sure they were getting plenty of water, and they all were. So I don't know, maybe a overwatering issue. It may just be cannibalizing, you know, as they're finishing off their life cycle. Don't know for sure, but everything in here is just stacking. It's, I mean, solid colas, guys. It's crazy. It's exactly what I wanted to grow. I mean, the colas are just stacked right next to each other. You know, there's maybe 6 to 8 inches at most between colas. Some cases just a couple inches. So this is what you want when you want a big yield. If this top trellis setting wasn't on, it'd be so much easier to see things. We have a hole right here. This is where the one plant got broken off at the cocoa when they transplanted it, and it never made it up to the canopy. It's put on weight and kind of fell over, and it's a mess, but I'm not even concerned about it because everything else is looking great. But yeah, the canopy's very even. It ranges from about the bottom trellis netting to the top. So we've got a 12-inch spread between the lowest buds and the biggest buds, which is great. Goes all the way back. It's going to be a great grow. Oh, it was a great grow. Current temperature is 79 degrees, 74% humidity. It's perfect in here. It smells like this alien rift. It's just so strong. It's hard for me to describe it. It's kind of like a sour smell to me. I don't know, like, it's kind of sour. Other people that have grown the Osai cut, they can maybe describe it better. It's hard for me to really describe how it smells. I don't really like the smell. Yeah, I like stuff that's really musky, and then I like sweeter things. This one's just different. I'm not used to it. Not that it's bad. I mean, a lot of people love it. You know, a lot of people don't like the smell of Gorilla Glue, but a lot of people love it. And it's not that it actually smells bad. It's just not something that's too appealing to me. But this is an awesome strain, guys. I'm so glad to make it my first monocrop in here. Nice sized colas and just tons of them. Okay, I'll go ahead and cut the video here. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and we will be back next week with another update. All right, peace.